Caught him!
Welcome to Fish North Georgia the Guide. Here's Andy Middleton.
Hey y'all, this is Andy Middleton for Fish North Georgia Guide, and I wanted to do a quick trip report from Hickory Log Reservoir on May 23rd, Memorial Day weekend. I got out on the lake about 7 o'clock the morning of May 23rd, Saturday morning. Water temperature was about 70 degrees when I got on the water, and the sun had been up for a while, so I didn't actually see any kind of shad spawn or anything like that. So just having not had, at that point, I had not been on the lake in probably about 2 years, even though it's pretty close to my house. I do a lot of tournament fishing and just don't get out on some of my local fisheries as much as I used to, but I had a few hours Saturday morning and got back out on the reservoir. It was my first time in my Hobie out there, so my goal for that day was to make my first trip all the way from the ramp to the dam, and I did do that. I covered a lot of water really fast on the way out there, and finally got out to the dam and got a few more bites once I got down there. But I caught all my fish. I had 8 bites and I caught 5 fish that day, and the pattern I found was pretty much fishing vertical stuff and hard cover. So if there was a bluff wall with some rock on it, there seemed to be fish sitting there. And then once I got down to the dam, I could fish the riprap and kind of the edges of it, and basically any hard cover. I didn't do that good on laydowns and stuff like that. But it was more the rock and really hard cover. I did see some fish on some long tapering points, and I threw a swim bait at them a little bit, but I couldn't get any, and a chatterbait, but I couldn't get them to eat it. The shaky head was doing the best work for me. It was a 3/16 ounce head with a Zoom trick worm on it. Actually a finesse worm, Zoom finesse worm on it. Trick worm was a little big. I decided to downsize with the water being as clear as it was. So that worked out well for me, just a natural color like a smoke with some flake in it. So that's about it for that trip. I was out there, I believe 5 hours and had 8 bites. So I wasn't exactly setting the woods on fire on that trip, but I was pretty satisfied with it for not having been there in a while. So if you decide to get out there, try some of those steep banks and hard cover, and see if you have the same type of bite that I did. If you need some tackle for your trip out there, be sure to stop by the Dugout Bait and Tackle in Marietta. They got everything you need, or any other small local tackle shop. They could use your help right now with the way things are going, and I think all the big box stores have empty shelves when it comes to fishing gear anyway. So whether it's the Dugout or Hammond's or Nature's Tackle Box, or the guys at Fish North Georgia, now that they got their online store, support your local businesses before you get out there and go to the lake, and buy your gear from them. So I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Tight lines.
Thanks for watching the guide here at Fish North Georgia. Our mission is to build a community of anglers to give you the best and latest information to make your day on the water more successful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you'll be notified of any future content. Make sure you check us out at fishnorthgeorgia.com, where we carry a large variety of bait manufacturers from here in the North Georgia area. So we appreciate you being part of our community, and we'll see you soon.